Howdy, we're in the yard. This is the first inspection or work of any kind I'm doing this year. This one's alive, this one isn't. So what I'm going to do is take this one, has 8 frames, I'm going to put it in that box. I've got more stuff over on the truck that I can fill that box up with, and then let's just see. Then we'll decide what all to do. It starts here, you kind of give them a little smoke. And pull back here too. They've gnawed their way out and made a hole. They do that. Okay, so let's open it up and see. I made this beehive last year. There's videos of me doing it in the weird mess of videos I've made. There's a couple bees crawling on the lid. I'll probably throw that away when I'm done here. Okay. So we'll just kind of tear this down and put it in that other box. I hope you can see it here. I'll do it right and then you can kind of see it. I can't tell from the camera. Kind of doubt it. Come on. Set it here. It's kind of in my way, but I can work it. Now, it's all covered with bees. If I had to assess this, there's bees all along here, 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 here. It's packed. There's 4 frames in each box. This is an 8-frame colony that went into winter with 8 frames of bees. All this gooey stuff is the polish. It's just starting to warm up. Usually it's kind of hard like glue. Right now it's warm. This frame's a little heavy. I'm gonna have to get a better grip. There we go. Golly, it's slippery. Okay, here we go. Kind of wiggle as you go, and they'll move out of the way so you don't crush them. Go very slow and wiggle. Because this is a tight fit. Looks like I might have crushed one bee doing this. Very careful. Okay, we got one out. Now I can get a better grip. It's just pollen and honey and bees here. You kind of want a heavy frame like this on the outside edge. It keeps it warm or cool. Thermodynamics, bees are master of it. They keep the heavy stuff on the edges because it takes a while to heat up and cool off. It's called thermal mass concept if you're building. Bees have been doing it for a long time. It works in like the desert. Not so much in other places, but thermal mass concept is big in the desert. They build their houses out of concrete and bricks and stuff. Okay, this one's a brood frame already. I see bees and brood. I'm looking for a queen. I don't see her on that side. There's eggs all over the place, so she's nearby. I see eggs and everything's good that you want to see here. Let's take a look upstairs. Let's look around so we can take a look. All that stuff right there is honey. It's capped cocoons for baby bees. And there's eggs and larvae in there too. All different stages on the inside of this frame, if you can see it. Okay. This is a healthy hive, obviously. It's building up nicely. I see eggs everywhere. I still don't see a queen. Normally I would just rip through this and do it. But since I'm kind of doing a video, I'll look for the queen. There's obviously a queen in here. I don't need to find her. But I'm kind of curious if I even marked it. I'm pretty sure I did, and I think it has a blue dot. So I'm looking for a bee with a blue dot on her back. And I'm kind of putting it together as much the same way as it came apart. The spaces in between frames is like measured by these bees. So you gotta keep it the same, or else you mess up their work. And then they have to tear it down and rebuild. And it gets kind of ugly. So just keep the frames the same order they came out. There's more brood. There's actually fresh nectar on this frame. They're gathering nectar. Everything's blooming right now. I gotta get on this beekeeping stuff. It's fixing to rain. And then everything's gonna bloom. This one's all laid up. Everywhere it has eggs that I see that could have an egg. I don't see a queen. That's quite a move along there, guys. They sure sound happy. In this box, they're starting to sound a little roaring in that box. So the queen's in here. I can tell by the sound. Look at how solid a pattern that is. That's all totally getting ready to hatch out bees. That will turn into a whole lot of bees right there. This is a very good hive. It's the same on the other side. All laid up. I don't see a queen at all. And this would be an older queen. She probably isn't shy and running. There's a couple cups at the bottom there. They're not being used yet. That's potentially a whole lot of bees. This frame will turn into 3 frames of solid bees just like this. What they're doing is keeping them warm. That's why it's all covered with bees. There's the nurse bees keeping it warm. So I'm going to put it in here. Very gentle. Okay. We're halfway there. Looking over the side. Box. See if I can find the queen maybe. This box comes off all by itself. And there are some bees in there. I'm going to shake them into the other box. I don't see a queen. So I can blow on with my mouth and make a move. There's some on this side too. But there's no queen here. I'm just going to bang it. And they all go in pretty much. And I'll set this over here. Anybody on there will find their way home. They're smart. They have wings and they can fly. starting to sound the alarm. They know I'm here. Clean up a little. I'm stringing up with some of this kind of stuff. Slowly try to go through there and clean it up. These are pretty tough, actually. Unless you really smash one, they'll be alright. Sorry, this is going to take me a while, but this is how spring works in the beehive. Look at all the ants. There's an ant nest in this one. Oh my god, look at all them eggs. I'm tearing up an ant nest as well. I got the hive to upside down. It's kind of tearing up that frame. I don't want to keep this down. Let's take that thing out. Hoping I'll find that queen after all this work. I'll do the wiggles. I should pull it out. It's skinnier as it goes down usually. This frame's full of pollen from last fall. Complete pollen frame. They use it for feeding the babies. I don't see a queen on this. She hasn't been laying eggs here either. So I'm gonna kind of do a weird thing and turn this one this way. Start turning them all like that. So the honey, the weight's all on this side. See, that way all them babies have quicker access to that pollen. It's going to disturb the bee space there a little. They'll fix it. Maybe I'll go around on the other side and see better. Okay. This one feels kind of light, but it's full of bruise. Still don't see it clean. The way they're acting, I think she's still in the bottom box. Usually you see this big gaggle of bees kind of walking around in a big wad. It's called the retinue. Queen has her helpers, so to speak. I got this out like that, and I've been turning them. Whatever, I'm just going to put this one in and just start sliding them all over that way. I think that's how it was. I lost track because I just walked in a circle. Still don't see a queen. typical. They run. Oh, there she is. I'll point at her. The queen bee is right there. She's got a blue dot on her. Right by my thumb, right there. That queen was born here in this yard last year and bred here, born and bred here. Okay, she's in a good spot. Put her in. Gently, gently moving together. Okay, now I can get my smoker. And smoke them down. And then clean up that mess. Without worrying about hurting that queen. She's going to go away from the smoke. And all the other bees do too. Those big white ones that I'm killing are drone larvae. They'll be boy bees. So it's really no big loss to this colony. It's loss to the genetics of the whole yard though. We need those boys to make, when these guys try to swarm in a while, you need the boy bees to make more babies for next year. This is how this all works. This is the end of the story, kind of. I started this last year. I split a hive up into 6 or 7 different hives, I think. I don't even have to really worry about that because I know what is what. Now we need 2 more frames. I'm gonna walk over there and get a couple frames.